It was a cold winter night. A man sat on a broken bench, his hands trembling as he held a torn blanket tightly around his shoulders. His name was Sam, and for the past 2 years, the streets had been his home. But Sam wasn't always homeless. Not long ago, he had a steady job, a small apartment, and dreams like everyone else. Life, however, had thrown him curveballs, a company layoff, mounting bills, and eventually, eviction. The world that once felt secure had crumbled in front of him, and he was left with nothing. One night, as Sam sat on the bench, staring at the ground, a simple moment changed everything. A kind stranger dropped a sandwich in his lap and said, "It gets better, my friend. You just need to believe in yourself." Those words stayed with Sam long after the stranger left. Could things really get better? Was there still a chance for him? The next morning, Sam made a decision. He might not have money, a home, or a job, but he still had his determination. He started by doing something small, collecting recyclables. Each day, he walked miles, picking up bottles and cans. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Every coin he earned, he saved. One day, while walking past a library, Sam noticed a sign: free internet access inside. It had been years since he touched a computer, but curiosity pulled him inside. He sat at a computer and stared at the screen. Hesitantly, he typed, "How to start a business with no money." That search opened a world of possibilities. Sam spent hours in the library every day. He read about budgeting, small businesses, and success stories of people who started from nothing. What stood out to him was the idea of reselling. He could buy small, used items and sell them for a profit. It sounded simple, but for someone with almost nothing, it was a huge risk. With the little money he saved from collecting recyclables, Sam bought a few old watches at a thrift store. He cleaned them, fixed minor scratches, and took photos of them with a borrowed phone. Then he listed them online. Days passed, and finally he made his first sale. It wasn't much, just a few dollars, but to Sam, it was a glimmer of hope. Week after week, Sam repeated this process. He reinvested every penny he earned. He sold watches, small electronics, and even secondhand clothes. Slowly, his earnings grew. With each sale, his confidence increased. The once hopeless man began to believe in the possibilities of his future. But it wasn't easy. There were days when he didn't make a single sale, and nights when he doubted if this would ever work. Still, he kept going. He remembered the words of the stranger on that cold night. "It gets better. Believe in yourself." Months turned into a year. Sam's small business grew. He saved enough to rent a tiny apartment, a place he could finally call home. For the first time in years, he didn't have to sleep on the streets. The weight of uncertainty began to lift. As his business expanded, Sam learned new skills. He studied marketing, customer service, and even product sourcing. He started buying items in bulk, negotiating better deals, and creating a proper online store. His small side hustle turned into a full-fledged business. 3 years later, Sam wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. His online store had grown beyond what he ever imagined. He now employed a small team and had a steady stream of customers. The man who once slept on a bench now owned a thriving business and lived in a modest but comfortable home. One evening, as Sam walked through the streets, he saw a man sitting alone on a bench, shivering in the cold. Memories of his past flooded back. Without hesitation, Sam bought a hot meal and handed it to the man. He knelt beside him and said, "It gets better, my friend. You just need to believe in yourself." Sam's story wasn't just about money or success. It was about resilience, hope, and the power of small steps. He proved that no matter how dark life might seem, a single decision can spark a journey to a brighter future. And now he was paying that forward, one act of kindness at a time.